I still can't believe I'm standing here on the Miss World stage today. The butterflies are real, and so is Mrs. Morley sitting in front of me. As a child, I always used to write letters to the God about my wishes, about what I wanted from my life. I think standing here, one of those letters are fulfilled by God. Thank you so much, Miss World Organization, Mrs. Morley, and all of you sitting here being a part of this beautiful day. And I must say it takes immense courage to be here, share your stories, open your hearts. So can you please have a huge round of applause for all the ladies sitting here? Namaste world. I am Nikita Purwal from India, an actor, a playwright, and an advocate for the tribal welfare of women and children. When I take you to my mission, I would want you to envision the possibility with me. We all have our water bottles right in front of us. We can touch it, we can see through it, we can drink it. And we simply move on without thinking where the water has come from, if it is safe or not. Because it's simply there. But that there is not everyone's reality. And I understood that when I was traveling through the jungles of my state, this hidden beauty carried a very uncomfortable truth, that the communities which have been holding our forests from so long, which have been protecting our rivers, our land, are the very communities that are drifted apart from the basic necessities, from the basic access of life. I began traveling through different tribes and different regions back in Madhya Pradesh, my home state, which has the largest tribal population in the country. And I realized that any community lies its future in its women and its children. Because a child cannot choose a home, a child cannot choose hunger, a child cannot choose hardship they are born into. And a mother cannot choose to keep pouring her body without giving herself enough nutrition to replenish it. It's those moments, those stories that stayed with me. And I must say it was not easy to break the ice, to reach out to them, because it was not a one-day visit or a one-day job. I went there constantly, over and over again. And most of the times I remember standing outside their homes, waiting for them to come and talk to me, because I really wanted to understand their challenges. I really wanted to understand their lives firsthand. Because tribal communities, there are a lot of assumptions made around them. What do they look like? What do they need? Even how progress sounds to them. So I did not want to assume. I want to listen to them. But that took me quite a long, and when they finally opened up to me, the mothers began talking about their pregnancies, their hunger, and the nutrition. The girls who were once hesitant around me started opening about me, their periods. And the children who once looked at me from afar trusted with the food that I placed in their hands. And it's these stories then that changed my life and began my purpose, Mati. Mati in Hindi means soil. And the people of my country very lovingly call me the daughter of his soil. So I realized that my first responsibility lies towards the keepers of our soil, the tribal communities and the women and the children of tribal communities. I later on went to join hands with one of the most inspiring models of the tribal development, which is the Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences, where I stood in a kitchen of 40,000 children where they were being fed 4 times a meal a day. And that moment of them waving me bye for my Miss World, me sharing my story, listening to them, and that was something that I'm carrying with me till here. And I still hope that when I go back to India, I get to see them and I get to share this journey with them again, because they were so excited to know that I was representing India and representing their stories. Because it is this representation which gives them opportunities, and I'm really grateful to Miss World Organization for giving us all of that. As I said, I used to write letters to the God. So one last time, for the head-to-head challenge and for the beauty with the purpose, let's write this letter to the God, that may no child has a ground that he cannot stand on. May he has enough sky to dream. May no girl be put into the shackles of marriage before she enjoys her childhood and her girlhood. And may water be ordinary and hunger becomes a memory. May we dream high and may the tribal communities, which are our roots, the very existence, the very roots of our existence, soar high and we can just dream of a better and a bigger tomorrow. Thank you so much.